How do you feel about beets? What are your personal feelings about beets?
They're good. They're good and red.
They're good and red. Hi, I'm Reed. Welcome to a new episode of Food for Thought. I know that you're used to seeing me at the Shipt kitchen, but today we are just a few blocks away at the Jones Valley Teaching Farm in downtown Birmingham. We're gonna be learning about urban farming as well as how to harvest and pickle beets, which I'm super excited for. But first I need to introduce my new friend, Avant.
I work with Jones Valley Teaching Farm, and I've been farming 3 going on 4 years now.
Avant, I was reading on the U.S. Department of Agriculture's website that urban farming can provide a lot of economic, social, and environmental impacts on a community. Have you seen that here while you've worked at the farm?
Oh, yes indeed. Jones Valley Teaching Farm is about providing good quality produce to communities that don't really have access to it.
What do you grow here at the Jones Valley Teaching Farm?
So right now we have collards, kale, beets, radishes, turnips, spinach.
You mentioned beets. That's one of the things that we're going to be doing today, is that in addition to learning about urban farming, you're also going to show us how to harvest beets, and then we're going to take those beets and make them into a pickled beet mason jar salad. I'm pretty excited.
Yeah, me too.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how hard is it to harvest beets?
0.
A 0, okay.
All you need is a pair of washed hands.
Do you want to go ahead and show us where the beets are?
Yes.
All right, let's go. Avant, did you know that in addition to eating beets, you can also use them for hair dye, for wine, and for litmus tests?
Whoa.
I know. They're so purple, they're so weird, but they have so many different uses. How do we harvest? How do we pull these guys? You said 0 out of 10, I'm ready to see. Let's do it.
Grab it right here.
Grab it by the
base.
beet, yeah.
And then just pull it.
It's that simple?
Yeah, that's simple.
Okay, I'm gonna try my hand at beet pulling right now. There it is. Oh my God, look at him. What do you say we go in and pickle some beets? Get that started in the kitchen.
Let's pickle those beets.
Let's do it. All right, we are now in the Jones Valley kitchen. We've come in from the farm, and Avant, what do you think? I think it's time to pickle some beets.
Let's pickle some beets.
Let's pickle some beets. When you bring your beets in, you wanna make sure, of course, that you wash and trim them. You're then going to boil them in some water, some salted water, for about 30 minutes or so. And then they should look like this. You'll put them in a nice ice bath, and then we can start to peel and slice the beets. Because we have boiled them, you can actually just peel them with your fingers. It's pretty easy. Or you can take the dull part of a paring knife, just gently scrape. All right, you wanna try one? You're even faster than me. Now we can just start slicing them. All we need to do is slice them really, really thin. If you wanna slice the rest, we may get our brine started. Our brine is super duper simple. All we need is a cup of vinegar, and then we're also gonna add a cup of water, mustard. We're gonna add a tablespoon of sugar, and I'm just gonna top this off with a little bit of salt. All right, we just wanna get this simmering just so the sugar dissolves. I have boiled our brine and it is now cooled a little bit. It is officially time for pickling. Avant, would you say that you have a tickling for pickling?
Yeah.
You can go ahead and start putting some of those beets in the jar. I've just put 5 peppercorns in there that'll give it some nice bite. And it's kind of wild to think that these beets were literally just from the ground only like a couple hours ago. And I'm gonna pour our brine over the top.
See you later.
See you later. To truly pickle your beets, they're gonna need to sit covered for about 24 hours, and then you can stick them in the fridge. We already have some fresh made because we didn't want to make you wait. So let's get to building our salad. Go ahead and fill your jar with as much dressing as you would like. These are gonna be what we do next. All right, I'm gonna get a couple more in there just because I really love pickled beets. Our next layer is gonna be some feta cheese. We've got 2 types here. We've got regular and we've got tomato basil. And then we're gonna add our sunflower seeds. These are gonna add a little bit of extra crunch. And then we're gonna start adding our greens. So just grab a handful and start stuffing them in there. What we could do from here is stick them in the fridge. They would be perfect to bring to school, work. But for now, I don't know about you, I'm a little hungry. So I say we go ahead and shake these up and get a forkful. Ready? 1, 2. Let's try this. It's actually really good. You get a lot of nice vinegar bite from the beets. And sunflower seeds add a lot of texture, really cheesy. I mean, what a perfect little lunch right here. Be sure to check out shipt.com/blog for the full instructions on how to pickle the beets, as well as how to make this wonderful jarred salad. And then, Avant, if people want to keep up with Jones Valley Teaching Farm, where can they go?
We have a Facebook, we have an Instagram, we have a website also at jvtf.org.
All right, well, thank you guys so much for joining us. We're signing off.
Yeah.
Boom.